The most rewarding aspect of having foster animals, I think this speaks for itself.
The inspiration for the organization just came from there was so much need for an organization like this in this area. There's a lot in Ottawa and Toronto, but there's nothing that's really serving this region. And from that, I kind of thought, well, if we can do it, we should. It should be done. And I found a great group of people to help me start it, and we've been building ever since.
Can you take the ears?
Our organization is about the rescue and rehabilitation of animals, and we focus a lot on rabbits, but we don't stop there. We've got all sorts of little critters, and we even have cats and dogs occasionally. But we get them from crisis situations, or if a shelter is a little too full, and then we do everything we need to get them medical care and rehabilitate them into a family and socialize them. And we do that by foster homes, so all of our animals are in different foster homes, and they take on the socialization and the feeding and just getting them back to being an adoptable animal. And then we adopt them out to wonderful homes. And we as an organization, we also work to educate people about the proper care, because a lot of the time that they're not being cared for properly, or there's a misknowledge out there, so we do education, and we just try and get out in the community and help improve animals' suffering.
I got involved with Kingston Animal Rescue because there was a need for it. There's so many small animals that get overlooked when they're in the shelter, and they don't do well when they're in the shelter because they are nervous. And people that don't think to go to a shelter to look for a small animal. They think cats and dogs, but they don't realize that there's other animals there as well that need homes just as badly, if not more.
I decided to become a foster parent because, well, first of all, I absolutely love animals, and I knew that I was going to be in Kingston for at least a period of a few years. Now, the things about actually adopting an animal is you're looking at 10 plus years, so for me, fostering was nice because I knew I would have a constant stream of animals and I could help out so many in the short amount of time that I was going to be here. So.
That's super. Please introduce your little furry friend.
This is Lacey. I'm fostering her right now. She's new to me, but she is such a sweetie. She's adorable and cute. Seem to be bonding well, and she's up for adoption right now too.
And wasn't playing with the bunny, and the bunny, Beatrice, she's my bunny now, was very angry. She was very angry.
This is Missy. She's one of the OSPCA bunnies that we helped out with a big case. We took in 25 all at once, and she had almost no fur, and she was scared, so scared, and she's come a long way. So she's got most of her fur back, and lots of good healthy food and love at her foster home. So, well, she still needs a home though, a permanent home.
It's like infinite amounts of pets for short periods of time.
Rabbits are pretty awesome.
Yes.
Rabbits can live for over 10 years. And if they're spayed and neutered, it's a lot better chance of them living to their full life.
Okay.
I think it's 80% of female rabbits can get uterine cancer if they're over 2, if they're not spayed.
Becoming a foster parent just became practical for me once I retired, and I've always had a long-standing love affair with animals. And the nice thing about being a foster parent is, for the most part, it's for a limited period of time. Maybe as the animal gets better, maybe as the cat gives birth and the kittens are old enough to go back. And in the case of this one, until we find a permanent home for the animal.
So yeah, introduce your little friend.
This is Binky. At times I call her Binky Baby. My bunny boss was telling me, once I got the name that was okay for everybody, that a Binky is actually a little jump of joy that the rabbits do, and I think it suits her very, very well. Normally she's very, very quiet unless she's happy, and when she's happy she just jumps up and does that little Binky twist, just like now.
That's lovely.
I think I'll let her go right now and let her find her own spot. I don't think she'll move.
Okay.
She'll feel like she's at home.
So this might be related. So what is the most challenging aspect about being a foster parent?
The most challenging one for the bunny has been making sure that my home is safe. They do, as an animal, like chewing. I've been very fortunate with her. I've hidden all my electrical cords, and when I do find something that she likes, I make sure that it's not available to her. She's had some chewing on some shoes that are rubbery. So I have discovered she likes rubber and plastic. And I just make efforts to take them out of her way so that she doesn't have the chance to chew them up.
The reason I'm part of this rescue and devoting so much time to it is because I am passionate about animals. I feel that animal rights are not as strict as they could be or should be. I think too many animals suffer, and if there's anything I can do to make a difference in the lives of these animals, unfortunately we can't save them all, but if we can save as many as we can, it feels good to know that we have done something to help.
I've personally learned from doing this that not only is it rewarding, but it's necessary. And there's definitely times where we're challenged past what we thought we would be challenged with, but we have to step it up because it's for the animals. So they can't really speak for themselves, and we're the only ones there for them. So it's just that much more necessary. So it's almost like you don't even realize until you start helping how much your help is really needed.
Hi, I'm Sarah Fortune. I'm cooking in the kitchen here at Science 44 Co-op, and you're watching K-Town Source on TVCOGECO.
Yeah, you got it.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no, let's
I
go.
hesitated.